what is phantom draining? All that word means is just when your car is sitting there and parked, you're not using it, but it's still losing energy. If you don't know what this is, this can be a seriously bad thing for you. Because when I first got my car and I was going to work and I just had it parked there for about 8 hours or so, this thing would be losing 6 to 9% of its battery just sitting there sucking away. But luckily for you, I figured out how to fix this problem and hopefully I can help you. And now we're gonna be talking about the two main features that suck away at your battery. And once I switched this, it went from 6 to 9 to barely even 1 now. All right, so hopefully you guys can see, hopefully there's not a big glare on you. But once you get in your car, you'll tap this icon down here. And then one of the first things you wanna see if your Sentry mode is on or not. And why you wanna do this is because Sentry mode sucks away a lot of your battery. If you're home, or if you know you're at a safe place and you know it's like, it doesn't matter if you have Sentry mode on, I would suggest you just turn it off because this thing does suck away a lot of your battery. As well as, I have turned it off, and if someone does walk by it, it still records it and it activates it to be back on. So you're not losing battery if you don't need to. But if something does happen, it still does activate again. All right, so once you turn off your Sentry mode, you're gonna wanna go to safety, scroll all the way down until you see cabin overheat protection. You wanna make sure this is off as well. And all this means is that if your car hits above, I don't know if it's above 90 or 99 degrees Fahrenheit, then your car automatically activates like the AC or the climate controls in here to ensure that it does not go like above 100 degrees. So that way when you come back, it's not steaming hot in here. I have heard if you live like in the desert or some stupid hot areas, that your car will probably be 150, 170 degrees inside. Then that's when you want to possibly just have this on. But if you don't live in a state where that kind of happens, then I would suggest just turn it off because this also destroys your battery. All right, so now that I've shown you guys how to minimize phantom drain, you still have to know that phantom drain is still going to occur because in the background, your battery is still checking systems to make sure they're operating. So it has to be on. And Tesla does say that around 1% a day should be taken away, minus or add a little bit towards that if you are destroying your car. And luckily for you, a couple weeks back, I was away for 10 days and I was scared because after seeing my car lose 6 to 9% after only sitting for 8 hours, I was scared what was gonna happen after it was sitting for 10 days without being plugged up or anything. So I took some screenshots of before and after of what my battery percentage was before I left and after I came back. And honestly, it's not as bad as you would think. First, I did turn off my cabin protection and I turned off my Sentry mode. Those are the only things that I ever changed. My car was not plugged up, and I'll show you guys my screenshots. I did not film anything, which kind of sucks, but I do have the screenshots. As you guys can see, July 13th, it was at 61%, and on July 23rd, it was on 56% or 57%. I can't remember off the top of my head, but the screenshots are on screen right now. So that is basically a 4 to 5% drop on 10 days, which is not bad at all compared to losing 6 to 9% while it was just sitting for 8 hours. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I helped you guys out with fixing your battery problem like I had. And now you guys know what phantom drain is, and now you guys can minimize and prevent this from happening. So you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.